This will demonstrate how to exit the vehicle. When exiting the vehicle, you must set your parking brake, place the vehicle in neutral, and safely exit facing the vehicle while maintaining 3 points of contact at all times. This is the proper way to exit a vehicle. This is the wrong way to exit the vehicle. If you exit the vehicle facing the exterior, not maintaining 3 points of contact, it will result as an unsafe act. It will be an automatic failure for the basic controls test. We're going to do 100-foot straight line backing. We're going to pull past the alley until we're past the last set of cones. Truck and trailer must be through the alley, past the last set of cones. Once we go through the alley, we'll stop. We're going to back through the alley until the front of the vehicle has passed the last set of cones. Boundary lines are the yellow lines on the asphalt. If we touch a boundary line or cone, that would be an encroachment. We would have to pull off the boundary line and continue the maneuver. Once we get through the last set of cones, we're going to pull the parking brake, blow the horn. That signifies we completed the maneuver, and your tester will final grade you at that point. We're going to show an example of an encroachment. Encroachment's when you touch a boundary line or cone. We were backing and we touched the boundary line with our rear of the vehicle. The tester will stop you. You will have to pull off the boundary line. You do not have to pull all the way to original position. Once you clear the encroachment, you'll continue backing until you complete the maneuver. We're going to demonstrate offset backing right. There's 2 lanes side by side. We'll start in the left lane. We'll pull forward to the boundary line ahead. We will then back into the right lane until the front of the vehicle has cleared the first set of cones. When you complete the maneuver, your vehicle will want to be parked all the way in the lane. You will be permitted to exit the vehicle twice to check behind on this exercise. You will be allowed 2 free pull-ups during this maneuver. Any pull-ups past the second one will count against your score. A pull-up is considered a change of direction. So if I'm backing, stop the vehicle, pull forward, that would be a change in direction. That would be considered a pull-up. Once the front of the truck clears the first set of cones, you will pull the parking brake, sound the horn. Tester will final grade you. Here we will demonstrate offset backing left. We'll start in the right lane, pull straight forward to the boundary line ahead. We will then offset back into the left lane until the front of the vehicle has cleared the first set of cones. Vehicle must be parked in the lane when completed the maneuver. You will be allowed to exit the vehicle twice during this maneuver. During this maneuver, the first 2 pull-ups will not count against your score. Additional pull-ups after the second one will count against your score. If the vehicle is not positioned in the lane properly with the front of the vehicle past the first set of cones, it would result in automatic fail upon final position. Once you complete the maneuver, you'll pull the parking brake, sound the horn, signifying you've completed the maneuver. Tester will final grade you. This will demonstrate a mistake you can recover from. We touched a boundary line. That would be an encroachment. The tester will stop you. You must pull off the boundary line and then continue backing. You do not have to pull back into original position. So then back into the alley, bringing the front of your vehicle past the front set of cones. Once you complete the maneuver, you'll pull the parking brake, sound the horn. Third maneuver is alley dock. Here we are pulling past the alley. We'll pull forward as far as we need to. Must also start parallel to the outer boundary. We will then back into the alley. You cannot swing your front end past the outer boundary. You cannot pull past the outer boundary. We'll back the vehicle into the alley and bring the rear of the vehicle within 3 feet of the rear of the alley. Rear of the trailer must be in the 3-foot box located at the rear of the alley. Vehicle must be straight within the alley when completed. Once the vehicle is in the 3-foot box at the rear of the alley, you would pull the parking brake, blow the horn, signifying you've completed the maneuver. It is advisable to get out and look. Make sure you're in the 3-foot box. If you are not within the 3-foot box and blow your horn, signifying you've completed the maneuver, that would be an automatic failure. Here we're in the 3-foot box. I'll blow the horn, signifying I've completed the maneuver. This is an example of a mistake that you can recover from. Here we've oversteered. We have touched a boundary line. The tester will stop you at this point. You must pull off the boundary line. You do not have to pull up to your original position. You cannot go beyond the outer boundary when you do pull up. And we'll back into the alley, bringing the rear of the vehicle within 3 feet of the rear of the alley. If you go beyond the alley, that would be another boundary line. Here again, the tester will stop you. You would have to pull off the boundary line. You do not have to pull all the way up, but you do want the rear of the vehicle within 3 feet of the rear of the alley in the 3-foot box. We're going to demonstrate a mistake that you can recover from. It will be an encroachment on the outer boundary. You cannot swing your front end past the outer boundary or pull past the outer boundary. Here the front end swings past the outer boundary. At this point the tester will stop you. You must pull forward and reposition your vehicle away from the outer boundary, leaving your front end enough room to follow your trailer and back into the alley.